Hey, this is Ciderhelm, and this is my League of Legends Minions tutorial. Minions, also known as creeps, are the NPC fighters that spawn periodically throughout the game. Their goal is simple, to fling themselves into crowds of enemies and enemy structures until they're dead, ideally dealing a little bit of damage in the process. If left unchecked, minions can achieve victory in a League of Legends match by destroying a team's nexus. Minions award gold to players who successfully deliver the killing blow to them, either by an ability or an auto attack. No gold is awarded for simply dealing damage to the minions, so be careful to only deal damage when it helps your team. While this will be covered in other guides, it's important that you don't simply auto-attack all minions unless you have a stronger lane composition and can take down a tower as a result of pushing. Pushing minion waves too close to a tower opens you up to being killed by enemy champions who flank you. While you should always attempt to last hit minions, don't waste attacks and overextend your minion waves unless you have a purpose. As a note for players wishing to improve their gameplay, Freak, a Riot team member who has been at the top of the rank ladder, has recently said that last hitting 100 creeps by the 11-minute marker is a diamond standard that players should work for. This is a better than 80% last hit rate, and is not always possible, but is a good benchmark for top-tier play. There are 4 types of minions. Melee and casters are the most common, spawning in waves every 30 seconds. Melee are durable and tend to stay at the front line. Initially, these are worth 22 gold. Casters tend to stay a little farther back. These minions have low health and tend not to be under attack by too many of your minions, making them easy targets to reliably land killing blows on. These minions are initially worth 16 gold. Tanks spawn in every 3rd minion wave and are very durable. When possible, coordinating a tower push when one of these is in the minion wave can buy substantial time to attack the tower. This is because the turrets normally prioritize minions before they attack champions, and tanks take much longer for a turret to kill. Tanks are initially worth 27 gold. At the 3-minute mark and every 6 minutes thereafter, the amount of gold earned for killing a minion is increased by 1. The last type of minion is the super minion, which spawns for a team once an enemy inhibitor has been destroyed. These are extremely powerful minions which deal a lot of damage and are very difficult to kill. Once an inhibitor has respawned, it's important to remember that recently spawned super minions are still coming down the lane and will destroy the inhibitor again unless they're stopped. Left alone, minion waves have some interesting dynamics as well. When a minion wave reaches a tower, it is quickly killed off by the massive damage output from the tower. If a second minion wave has reached the tower before the first has been fully destroyed, it is also seriously weakened. This allows the defending minion waves to accumulate a large number of minions that can easily roll over new minion waves. These large minion waves are dangerous to towers, but also present an opportunity for players to either earn a lot of experience and gold by killing them, or to utilize them to help push a lane more quickly. Minions increase in health throughout the game. This is meant to keep them in line with player champions on the map, and not make them too easy to kill later on. Since minions scale at the same level across the map, this creates an imbalance that favors champions who are higher level, such as a champion who is in a lane without a partner. For this reason, it is generally easier for a competent player in the middle lane, for example, to rack up significant gold in minion kills, increasing their ability to carry the team or gank side lanes. As a general rule, minions will attack other minions and towers, but will attack champions if one of their allied champions is being attacked. Minions will only attack you if they can see you. In the early game, when health is at a premium, you can use this to your advantage by quickly attacking from a bush, then getting back inside. Knowing this can also help you determine if an enemy champion has warded a bush. If minions do not stop attacking you once you've stopped attacking and moved into a bush, and there is not another source of vision, such as clairvoyance or Lux's lucent singularity, the bush has very likely been warded. There are 2 summoner spells that help pathing around minions. Both Ghost and Flash are helpful in moving through minions. Since Ghost ignores collision, you can pass freely through minions either to chase down an enemy in a lane or to get away from a gank. Flashing over minions will achieve the same result. Though a little less specific, other summoner spells such as Teleport do interact with minions. If minions are near an enemy base, teleporting onto them and finishing a tower or inhibitor before your opponents can react is valuable. It's important to learn the way various champion abilities interact with minions. Some champions, like Blitzcrank and Rammus, have signature abilities which can be avoided by using minions to your advantage. In the case of Blitzcrank, his rocket grab will hit the first enemy unit in a line, so keeping minions between you and him is important. Rammus's Powerball hits a small area around the first enemy he collides with, so moving around minions makes it extremely difficult for him to hit you. Other champions have abilities that are useful for minions but prioritize champions. For instance, Sona's Hymn of Valor will deal damage to the 2 closest minions, but will replace one or both of these attacks with any champions in range. Many champions have abilities that deal damage to both minions and champions. For instance, Lux's Laser will deal massive damage to all enemies within a line. Galio's Righteous Gust is mana intensive, so many Galio players will try to line up the ability to last hit a minion at the same time they harass an opposing champion in the early game. Pathing around minions can be an issue, and champions with a blink ability like Kassadin and Ezreal can use this to their advantage, both in attacking players and getting away from them. Finally, very quick champions or teleporting champions like Twisted Fate can take advantage of situations where large groups of minions have reached an enemy structure by quickly moving in and destroying them before opponents can react. Thanks for listening. Check out this and other tutorials on my channel, and please feel free to subscribe.